What's up, YouTube? We are going to do a quick product review today on the Eco Rox by Eco Gear or Eco X Gear, depending on how you read it. This cool little waterproof speaker I got about 8 months ago, and it is awesome. It does everything that you need a waterproof speaker to do and more. It's super sturdy. It goes kayaking with me for days at a time. It gets hooked onto my disc golf bag and gets dragged through the dirt and the dust, and it does everything great. It's got a little dirt and whatnot on here still from all of its use. But I wanted to go ahead and do a review now that I know that it's awesome. So it's pretty solid construction. It's really solid construction. Nothing squeaks or rattles or creaks or moves. It's all on here super snug. The buttons are super, got nice solid clicks to them. Real simple layout. Power, Bluetooth, volume down, volume up, backwards, forwards, pause and play, and answer and end phone calls. It has a little mic on here, so if you have it syncing with a phone, you can answer calls through the speaker. It also has a 1/4-inch screw post, like any other camera, on the bottom, or 1/4-inch threaded hole for a post. So basically any tripod or any sort of mount like that you can use this thing on. It's pretty awesome. There's this flap on the back is the only thing that concerns me a little bit, in that sometimes I feel like it just could come open. It never has, but when I take it kayaking, I usually put a little square of duct tape just to be safe. But I have taken it and forgot to put it, and it made it the whole day, getting bounced around and in the water and out of the water, and it never had any issues. But I wish it had like a latch or something a little more reliable or safe feeling. But like I said, it's in there. It just kind of friction fits in, but it's the only thing I don't think is amazing. I think if anything's going to fail over time, it's probably going to be this little webbing strap and carabiner. But even with all the sun and the water and the dirt and things, whatnot that this has been exposed to, it still is solid. So I have no idea when that'll fail, but I think that'll probably be the first thing eventually. What else? It's really grippy when it's on a surface. This rubber coating that's all over it is pretty great at kind of keeping it stable. Even when it's on the top of the kayak, just clipped onto a bungee by the carabiner, it stays pretty much in one spot, even with water and whatnot. Sound is pretty good. It makes noise. I don't think it's going to replace anybody's home stereo or their car or anything like that, but it's good if you're, like we grab it and use it in the kitchen sometimes if the Bose Bluetooth speaker is too far away. But yeah, pretty awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. All of the specs that Eco Gear or Eco X Gear claims is totally on point. It's got at least 10 hours of battery life, takes about 2.5 hours to charge, weighs less than a pound. It came with a 3-year warranty, which is cool. If something does break, screen falls off or something like that, it'll be easy to replace. I think that's about it. The IP rating is IPX7, which means it can be underwater it can be under 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. And it floats, and obviously you can take splashes and all that other kind of stuff that would go along with getting all the way up to full submersion. And actually, I'm going to take a moment to talk about the rating. I was confused for a long time that I thought IPX was the rating. It's really just IP, which stands for ingress protection, and the X in this case is a placeholder for the solid object protection level. So some things you'll see out there are IP68, which means it has a level 6 solid object protection and level 8 water protection, which is basically the top for both of those categories. This was never actually tested for dust or dirt, so it doesn't actually have one, hence the X. But with a level 7 waterproof rating, you can assume pretty confidently that this thing is going to be dust proof, which it most definitely is. So, without further ado, I guess this is the part that everybody's going to want to see. Let's go ahead and make some noise first. Splashdown. So, full submersion, totally wet, totally not a big deal. So, the music will sound a little bit weird until the mesh in front of the speakers dries off, but other than that, once it dries off, it goes back to sounding perfectly normal. And yeah, Eco Rox by Eco X Gear. Pretty awesome speaker. We got it for 50 bucks on Amazon. Highly recommend it. Alright, y'all take it easy.